Scanning for audio.
Hello and welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time talking about, well, this, which is the Fourth Doctor series number 9. Now, it's not the 9th series, it's actually series 11, but it kind of reverberates around the 9, or at least that's what you think. The individual stories are available individually, which is why I'm reviewing them one at a time now. So there'll be 3 podcasts which all going together to make one box set. But of course, you can buy them individually-ish. There are two 4-part stories, and there is one 2-part story, 10 episodes. Collectively, series 11B, if you want to call it that, of the Fourth Doctor. Basically, it's the new Tom Baker. That's what you actually need to know. That's what this is. So, starts off with Dreams of Avarice. I've got the synopsis here. Bear with. The 9 isn't your average robber. A ferociously intelligent and murderous kleptomaniac Time Lord with regenerative dissonance. He's far more dangerous an adversary than most security details are used to. So it's useful that the Doctor is on hand to stop him. This time, more than ever, as the 9 is about to pull off the greatest heist of his criminal career, though the consequences could be far worse than the crime. Fair enough. We've got the 9. Now, we've dealt with the 11 a lot in this podcast, and a lot in Big Finish. He's a brilliant invention, and I'm completely convinced that there's going to be Time Lords with this turn up on TV. It's just such a classically brilliant idea that I can't see it not happening. It's a Time Lord who has multiple personalities, and the current incarnation kind of just does them. The other personalities turn up, and of course you've got someone who's basically mentally ill, but he's also a Time Lord with tremendous powers. There's a female version later on, but that's, I think, the 13 or the 12 or the 15. I don't know what she's called, but anyway, I don't think, going off memory, and let's face it, we're dealing with my memory, so it's the memory of a very old man, that we've dealt with this particular version before. I can't remember it, because this version of the 9 is a kleptomaniac. He just wants to steal everything. Oh my God, he's brilliant. Because you just think, oh yeah, he just wants to steal everything. No, he wants to steal literally everything. And this is a Fourth Doctor dealing with him. The Fourth Doctor is my Doctor. Well, I am of the generation where my first memory of TV was definitely 100% The Creature from the Pit. And yes, I still love Doctor Who. I grew up with Tom's later years, and I just adored them. I genuinely did. So, I met him when I was, 9? And it just stayed with me. Yes, if you were to push me, I'd probably say that my Third Doctor is one of my favourites. But you know what? I just love Doctor Who. What I am saying here is that Tom is completely on form. You can't tell that he's a gentleman of a certain age. Doctor Who is definitely keeping him young, and I am very up for that. This is a very, very good story. I mean, who doesn't like a heist story? Seriously, who doesn't like a heist story? Everyone likes a heist story. Everyone likes a grand robbery. Ronnie Ann Conan's very good in this. She'll be back. Oh yeah, she will. So, you've got a build up of a heist. It's tremendously well structured. It's very well thought out. And Guy Adams, as always, has just pulled off something beautiful. It feels so of its time, but I have to give a shout out to the sound design. The sound design here is exquisite. Because you've got your music, which just feels so of its time. The Big Finish have managed to capture this perfectly. But it also gives us something even nicer. The sound effects. Because let's face, there's one sound effect that is just really well structured. See, I don't want to give away too much. As always, I'm not big on that. So, the first of this box set, Dreams of Avarice, is just great. Here's the trailer, and decide for yourself. So until next time, when I'll be talking about story number 2 from the box set, be seeing you.
No. No, please. No! It was the same dream. Always the same.
You were being dragged down into the earth. I've had nearly the same dream. Same, I tell you.
The same dream?
From Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, The Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Nine.
You there! Which way did he go?
That way, sir.
Then what are you standing there for? After him!
I think you should still be in hospital. Ah, Doctor, look out!
We've been spotted. It's a checkpoint.
Captain Beck said you were a spy.
I am not a spy.
Then who are you?
This is the true war machine of the future. Fire!
It doesn't make any sense.
Now, Sherman, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
From inside a padded cell. Now I know you're mad.
Ah, finally. Do you know how long I've been sitting here on my own?
A few minutes, not long.
Ah, yes. Lovely. Lovely, lovely things.
The Nine.
There have been 9 of him so far. 9 different personalities occupying a body that's changed its appearance 9 times.
Say that again. Go on. I dare you.
I'm scared. I want my nanny droid.
He's an extremely dangerous man.
Kill her. How dare she?
So you say.
I do say, Mr. Policeman, I do.
You're going to look lovely in a pot in the control room.
He has a device that can take the heaviest object and make it weigh next to nothing.
Cheery bye!
Which can make big things really small.
Yes.
Ugh, what a dreary place.
It's a police station. What do you expect?
My blue box. You put it in the evidence room.
Never mind about your damned box. We've got to stop the Nine.
Did you get it?
Here you go, boss.
So many things. So many wonderful things.
Nobody can make me choose.
Well, what now? What are you gonna do?
When you promised me an exciting adventure in space and time,
Yes.
I didn't expect having to take up lodgings with you in a dilapidated house working for some crank of a newspaper editor because of whatever happened in that explosion.
There seems to be a power set.
Yes.
Yes. I like this fellow. Find out where this Mervyn Peake fellow is and have him brought here.
You, madam, are a tyrant.
Am I?
Now you threaten our lives when we've committed no crime, when we've not even had the facade of a trial.
Honored guests, please raise your glasses for the first toast of the evening to Her Most Gracious Majesty, our missing Queen.
Do you know how many escapes there have been since I arrived here? None.
That's very impressive.
Not really. You 3 are the first prisoners I've ever had.
But Doctor, it's been 3 weeks. I have a family.
Well, I have a time machine.
Which you've lost.
I rather think we're the lost ones.
Big Finish for the love of stories.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a jelly baby?
Hands up!